to be able to grab it before it's completely sold out. Use the FlexPay. That's what it's there for.
Hi there, I'm Mallory Stepp, and I really hope that your Labor Day weekend is going well. All right. Every night at this time, if you didn't know, we bring you the very best of HSN. We gather up your favorite items and our biggest deals, and then we pack the night with great finds just for you. And for the next hour, we have more of the best deals around in coins. Because look, if you're gonna collect anything, it might as well be money, right? But buying coins from HSN means that buying with confidence, and we have a 30-day satisfaction guarantee and the convenience of easy returns. All right, enough of that. Let's get back to Mike Mizek, because he is our coin expert.
This is so incredibly cool. So those of you who watched me for many years know that I'm a collector of, you know, teacups, and I love porcelain china from all around the world. This is literally a treasure. That was in the ocean in a ship and was in the cargo ship that was taking, so this beautiful bowl and then the coin, which is, you have to explain what this is.
Well, it's what they call a cash coin.
A cash coin.
And what it was is it functioned as cash at the time for traders or merchants. So this particular ship was headed to Java, as a matter of fact.
Oh my gosh.
The Texing was one of the big cargo ships of its age. And this particular ship, the Texing cargo ship, sank in the South China Sea in 1822. It was raised in 1999. What I have here is completely intact original porcelain Chinese bowls from 1822 in a traditional blue and white design that was rarely seen in Europe at the time. But these are intact whole bowls that you're going to see with a certificate of authenticity. These were raised from the Texing themselves. You have it in this beautiful display with a Chinese cash coin with the original porcelain bowl. This is 100% original salvaged treasure from the Texing cargo boat from 1822. There are 500 of these in existence.
So it would go from Java to Europe?
Yes, they're just in the South China Sea. And the problem was, and the reason they could never find this, because back then they would salvage these things.
Look at how cool this is.
The survivors were rescued by a British captain who was smuggling opium, so he didn't want to provide his location to the authorities.
Oh my gosh, this story gets better and better.
Right. And so because of that, they had no way to know where the ship was. They only found it.
Do we know how it sunk?
I hit a reef.
Oh, it hit a reef.
It hit a reef.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Maybe they were doing the opium thing and not paying attention.
There was some local apocryphal talks of there was this large vessel in the bottom of the ocean, and they found it and then brought this stuff up. A lot of this treasure made its way to museums. There was several crates of these beautiful blue and white porcelain bowls. Like I said, this literally sat on the ocean floor for nearly 200 years.
200 years.
This sank 1822. This bowl sank in 1822.
How did it, were they packed in crates?
Yeah, they're packed in crates, sure.
But still, 200 years in the ocean.
200 years under the ocean.
The fact that it's complete, I'm afraid, like we were joking around before the show that one of the two of us are gonna knock it over and break it.
Knock it over and break it because it's a limited edition of 500. $4.99.
No.
And that's what the certificate has. Yes. It's a limited edition of 500. And there's all the technical specifications. There's the bowl itself, as you can see.
Technical specifications.
And all that, and gives you a little bit of the story of the Texing treasure that you've got here.
This is a certificate of authenticity.
I have all 500. So we have all 500 of these that are available. The amazing part about this is the price. You are getting, I mean, look at this beautiful presentation.
Some went to museums, Mike.
Yes, and if you look at this, look, so you've got this kind of beautiful, kind of a velvet puff in there that holds
custom nested.
Custom nested, yeah, look at that. So that fits very nicely in there. So you get this original, and it comes with the Chinese cash coin.
If it lasted 200 years underwater, we don't want to break it, sending it to you.
Sending it to you, that's exactly right.
We're going to be super careful with the packaging.
And the thing that people have a hard time kind of getting their head around here is you have to understand this is not a recreation of the bowl.
No, that's the bowl.
that was salved from the bottom of the ocean after 200 years. This is the bowl that sat underwater in the South China Sea for 200 years. You have that bowl complete and ready to go, this blue and white porcelain bowl with the Chinese cash coin that was also part of the treasure that sank. You have the story of the Texing, as you get, and this is a pretty good approximation of what the boat looked like. The masts were 100 feet tall. It was quite a large cargo ship that you're going to see right there. And you get the actual bowl, you get the actual collectible that you have. I have all 500 of these. I bought the entire deal because when they gave it to me, I said, look, I love treasure. We do lots of treasure stuff here.
Right.
And of course, the coin is what interested me originally. But then when they gave me the price, I said, they go, well, how many interested? I said, well, what kind of price can you give me for all 500? They go, oh, well, we'll give you this price. I said, okay, then I can do it for not only less than $100, I can do it for $89.95.
So there's no more bowls?
No more of these bowls in this with the cash coins.
So these are the only bowls that
bowls
made it the 200 years.
And you have to understand, this is, you know, in
existence. These are the only
existence with the cash coin put together like
this. Oh my gosh, incredible.
I mean, you know, there were literally thousands of these on the ship at the time. Now, of course, when the ship went down, the intact bowls are a smaller portion of what was on the ship.
Right. I mean, we could send you a bag of you know, crack bowls, but that wouldn't be very collectible,
would
it?
Yeah. Well, and they did, but they
that
sold.
these in perfect condition.
Yeah, they're absolutely stunning, isn't it? Isn't it beautiful?
I don't know what it looked like 200 years ago, but like that looks like something you would buy now. I mean, the nothing is faded on it. The design,
precisely,
even on the bottom, you see the writing. This is fascinating.
It's very, very cool.
I love
think it's absolutely, positively spectacular, and all of it's original. Once again, these are not reprinted, restruck, redone, or not a commemorative. This is the actual bowl from porcelain bowl from the Texing treasure ship. As you can see, the Shipwreck. They have 1822. It's 100% original. It's 100%. It comes with the box, the packaging, the certificate, everything that you need to start your own little museum at home for less than what you can take the family to a museum for.
I know. I was going to say it's $89.95. We're even doing flex pay, so $44.98. And by the way, $5 to ship it anywhere in the country is an incredible price for a museum piece.
They're probably paying more than that, adjusted for inflation, to send these bowls back then.
Right, exactly. I was going to say. I mean, to say, all right, we're going to make sure it gets to you in perfect condition for $5. I mean, it's, you know, have you ever seen when a museum ships something with their porcelain? I've been to the British Museum and seen what they have from things, and it's like the shipping is like giant. I mean, we're doing that for $5.
Yeah,
so this is I've never presented anything like this before. And Mike and I were talking about this before the show on HSN.com. We picked it up and they started just selling people just like, oh, what's that? Just reading the story on HSN.com.
One of our better sellers on. And so I said, we need to put this on the air and give it one opportunity. Because this is likely today will most likely be the only presentation and only opportunity. There's a certificate of authenticity that comes with all that. Like I said, 500 of these, of which I bought all of them. There they are right there.
Look how
There's
gorgeous.
a picture of the bowl, and as you can see, that's what the bowl is right there.
I mean, when I go to a museum, Mike and I love going to museums. My mom and dad are both college professors. They took me to we always go to the museum gift shop. You can go to the museum gift shop and get a bowl they made last Tuesday for that price.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
If you're lucky, yeah. So what you're getting here is, I mean, 200 years under the sea.
Right.
Under the sea for 200 years.
And understand
this is literally treasure.
And then the reason it had this hole in it is people that they traded with would string these into like necklaces and beads, and that's so that you'd trade. Okay, how much of the porcelain bowls will you need? Two coins or whatever, and so they would pay for their trade goods with the coins, and then they'd use the coins to buy their trade goods.
So it was like a barter coin kind of thing.
It's a barter coin. There's a perfect way to put it. Yeah, it's a spectacular barter coin.
Because we don't even have an equivalent like that.
No, we don't. Well, back then, I mean, you know, 1822, who's making the money? I mean, you know, you use whatever you could for money.
Right,
you know, money was what you had at hand, if you will.
Well, everybody's loving this, and I'm so glad you guys are ordering. The item number is 563255, and when these go, obviously we're not going to go back into the ocean to find any more. It's a buried treasure.
1822, from 1822 to your home.
Right, exactly. I don't think we've ever said that.
Silver eagles are one of the most highly collected silver coins, right, Mike?
There's no doubt about that.
No doubt about that.
Okay, so what we have here is we have got the complete set. In essence, I think, if I'm not mistaken, aren't we? Are these all the S mints? Is that what they're? No, these are the P's. I think I'm missing a coin here. Is this a 9-coin set or a 10-coin set? Oh,
We've
that's
got
right,
the
because the P mint,
Philadelphia
yeah,
mint.
that's right,
Right.
that's right. The P, 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's right. So we've got the supplemental minted coins by the United States government. The United States government has made supplemental minted American silver eagles, okay? And they have made them, well, they started making them in 2011. So we had 2011, 12, 13, and 14 were made at the San Francisco Mint. So we're going to have these right up here, 2011, 12, 13, and 14. Supplemental minted American silver eagles. Yeah, I think we're missing a couple of coins.
Okay, but for the $99.95, your first shipment
is going to be the 2016 P Mint. So I got to tell the thing here, okay?
Okay.
So what we've got here is you're going to have the P Mint supplemental mint. So you're going to get all of the S Mint supplementals, okay? You're going to get all of the US Mint supplementals that we knew about, that the San Francisco Mint made. And by supplemental mints, I mean that the United States government has made the United States Silver Eagle at the West Point Mint for years and years and years and years. But what they decided to do, okay, is, and if we could start right up here, let's look at this coin right up here if we could. That should be the 2011, if I'm not mistaken, 2011 S Mint. Is that what it is?
Yes.
So we have 2011, 12, 13, and 14 S minted coin, okay? So the 2011, 12, 13, and 14 S minted coins. So with those, we knew that the United States government made those. We sold those,
Right.
okay? But then the United States government started to secretly make American silver eagles.
Secretly?
Yeah, they were secretly made. And we started that right here in terms of, no, we had the right number of coins. I messed up. We're going to have this coin right here, which is the 2015, this coin right here, the 2015 P. I was wanting to add the regular P's in there. So the 2015 Philadelphia minted coin. The United States government secretly has been making silver eagles at the Philadelphia and San Francisco mints since 2015. We had no idea that this was the case. None, zero, zip, nada. We had no idea.
Nobody knew.
And then someone filed a Freedom of Information request, and they asked the United States Mint, could we please have the mintages of the Silver Eagle bullion coins made at Philadelphia, San Francisco in 2014, 15, 16, and 17? And they said, sure. Here they are. Here are the serial numbers of the boxes. And all of a sudden, people are going, so you have been making them at Philadelphia and San Francisco.
But they never said that.
They never said. We did not know. They're the secret American Silver Eagles. And in 2015, they only made these supplemental minted coins because the West Point Mint needed help at the Philadelphia Mint. They only made it there until we found out of March 22nd of this year. Okay? Now, if we could you please go to hsn.com and look up 2015 P Mint State 69.
Okay.
Let's look up, it's actually this coin right here.
No, I was
look
just
up that one on hsn.com. We have sold several hundreds of those coins, as well you can expect, for $599. As a matter of fact, that's still the price, $599. We sell them all the time right
And
there.
here, right on HSN.com.
That's the 2015 S Philadelphia Minted, the secret silver eagle from the Philadelphia Mint. They only did 76,000 of those coins. The rarest silver eagle ever made by the United States government, regular issue silver eagle ever made by the United States government. You're going to get that coin for $99.95. That's one of the supplemental minted coins that you're going to get. Then in 2016, they made them at the Philadelphia Mint and the San Francisco Mint. So we're going to give you the 2016 Philadelphia minted coin.
All right.
Once again, secret.
Secret.
So the United States government, until March 22nd of this year, was secretly making American silver eagles we had no idea about.
And then this one guy discovers.
Well, yeah, and he just asked, and they gave me the answer. So here's what you're going to do, as I've rambled for 5 minutes. You're going to get all of the supplemental minted coins.
Okay.
The 5 secret American silver eagles, the 4 regular American silver eagles, the 11, 12, 13, and 14 that were made at Supplemental Mint in San Francisco. You get all of them for $99.95 a coin.
That's an incredible
You have to understand,
deal.
we're sold out of the 2016 P's and S's, okay, in Mint State 69. We sold a couple hundred sets, they're gone. So this is the only way to get them in the auto ship. The key is the 2015 P. Understand, this is a $599 coin. Right here. This is a $599 coin. You get it for $99.95. We have sold every single one of these coins individually at some point for $99 or more, and then this coin is $599.95. Rob, you want to show them the box?
I do. So if you get on auto, you can do single shipment, but you can also do auto ship. Auto ship every, how long, Mike?
Every once a month.
Okay, so once a month for nine shipments?
Well, you're there's gonna be 8 auto shipments.
Okay,
because you're
8
gonna get the
auto
original 2016 Philadelphia minted coin. Okay, the first of the secret American Silver Eagles. Okay.
So it'll be 8. And then after that first shipment, your second shipment, you're gonna get the red oak presentation box, and you can hear in the quality of this box. And then you're gonna take each of the slabbed coins and you're gonna just drop them right in, and you're gonna store all your coins inside. That comes for free in your second shipment.
That's exactly right. Your first auto shipment is what it comes down to. So what you have is, until March 22nd of this year, the rarest American Silver Eagles ever made by the United States government that we have guessed were the 4 supplemental S mints, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Other than that, it was probably the 1996, the 1995, the 1994 American Silver Eagles, all of which can sell for hundreds of dollars. As of March 22nd of this year, as the United States Mint announced that they had secretly been making American Silver Eagles at Philadelphia and San Francisco, we now have the 5 rarest Silver Eagles, Mint State Silver Eagles ever made by the United States government. The 2015 P, the 2016 P and S, and the 2017 P and S. The problem with this, and here's what you do, you have to buy these coins certified. And the reason is there is no mint mark on them. The only way that you can know that they came from there is the box that they come in. This is the original mint box. There's 500 coins that come in this, and there's a strap that goes on it. And then they're individually, actually, let me hold it right side up. They're individually serial numbered. The Mint also released the serial numbers of these special secret American Silver Eagles. The problem being is that by 2016, we'd opened them up. If they're opened,
They're lost forever.
they're lost forever.
For us forever.
They're lost forever. So when they made 1 million of these coins right here, they made 1 million of these coins. Folks, there's only about 100,000 or so, at the most, actually probably more like 50,000 in existence, okay? You get those, they have to be certified. Nobody else on the planet can offer you this auto ship at $99.95 because nobody else has the 2015 P Mint. This is a $599 coin. It's making the rest of the coins in the set at basically $39 or $49.
Right.
Folks are getting in on this big time. You get every single supplemental minute coin with the free box for $99.95.
With the free box. Now, the box is going to come on your second shipment. So once you start that auto ship, that comes included. And Allison, am I correct? It says free shipping and handling with auto ship, right? So we typically do not do that. So take advantage of that. I think even my card says you have to pay for it. But guess what? Today, it's free shipping. So that is kind of new and late breaking.
I've never heard of such a thing. So these were the secret Silver Eagles.
Right.
These the government told us about, but their incompetence led us to have a tremendous collectible. and people are going, why are you ragging on them? Look, I love the U.S. Mint because, well, they provide all the stuff that I sell.
That's
but
true.
understand, sometimes they could do a better job, okay? They could do a better job. Last year was the 30th anniversary of the American Silver Eagle. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a big deal. They did a coin set celebrating the 10th anniversary of the American Silver Eagle. They did a coin set for the Silver Eagle celebrating the 20th anniversary of the Silver Eagle and the 25th anniversary of the American Silver Eagle. They did coin sets for all of those. Now I have, if we go to hsn.com, look up the 1995 W, okay, 1995 W 10th anniversary American Silver Eagle. That's the first time they did, we're going to do that, okay? 1995 W American Silver Eagle. So we want to look at that.
Okay.
So that's the 10th anniversary. Then they did the 20th anniversary coin, which was a reverse proof coin. I think we sell that coin here for about $600 or $800, something like that.
Right.
The 25th anniversary, we sell that also for $700 or $900.
Okay.
Then we have the 30th anniversary. They did 2, but they didn't do a set. We did a set for them, okay? And we used the boxes that they used for the 20th and 25th anniversary. I had some left over, so I'm using the boxes. Yeah, that's the coin right there, yeah. Shannon, so that's the 10th anniversary. Look at the price on that.
Holy moly.
$32,995.
That's worth more than my car.
Yes, indeed. and I can tell you this, that we are quite likely to sell that today. That's the only one that I'm aware of for sale anywhere in the United States, anywhere in the world.
Oh, wow.
It took me 2 years to find that coin. So we have that coin. So anyway, that's the 10th anniversary coin. The 20th anniversary coin we're sold out of, usually at about $1,100, and the 25th anniversary at $1,000, somewhere right in there. And then here are the 30th anniversary coins. Of all of those anniversary coins, this is the only one that it actually says on the coin that it's an anniversary coin. Okay, it says on the coin 30th anniversary right on the edge letter. The United States government has made the better part of 100 different silver eagles between date, mint mark, and finish. This right here, you are looking at the only 2 edge-lettered silver eagles in the history of the United States government, right here.
Ever?
Ever. Not just the anniversary, but I mean ever of any of them. You're getting both of them. Oh, they released them last year under separate cover, in essence. The problem is this coin was released in like December of last year. I didn't even get to sell this coin in 2016. So what you end up, and that's what I meant by the mint incompetence, although that might be kind of a strong word. They released these so late in the year, like this year, the 2017 Proof Eagle's already out. We have it available on HSN. Yeah. This was released in November. This was released in December. The satin finish this year is being released next week. So we have 6 months to sell it. It's all that. Oh, man. We couldn't even sell this in 2016. They didn't even do, even though it's a 30th anniversary Silver Eagle, a very big deal, they didn't even do a set. Okay? So what we did is we took the box, and look at this beautiful blue lacquer box. That's gorgeous. This is a beautiful box the government used for the 20th and 25th anniversary American Silver Eagles. And they, I'll tell you what, they do some nice boxes. This is, you can just see that's just a regular thing when you put it in there, but there's a little magnet in there. Oh, yeah. So when you press this,
that's cool.
Yeah, and it holds it in place. And so the coins go just like this, because they fit, because we use the original mint capsules, right. So they fit exactly in there. But so we have a set like they didn't do that. We went ahead and did it for them, okay? And basically charged for the 25th anniversary, they charged $199. For the 20th anniversary, they charged $199. So we said we'll charge $199 to give you the 30th anniversary set that the government didn't make but should have made.
Yeah, you're
okay?
right.
So I have got these now. Not only is this impressive from a 30th anniversary standpoint, but now look at the coins themselves.
Yeah.
This is a satin finish American Silver Eagle. Not only is it a 30th anniversary, but it is the 10th anniversary of the special satin finish eagle. These are both West Point minted and have West Point mint marks. They have been making the satin finish American Silver Eagle since 2006. Not only is this the only one that's edge lettered, and of course the only one that has a anniversary designation, of all of the satin finish eagles made by the United States government, this is also the rarest. Next door to it, we have the Proof American Silver Eagle, the stalwart of the American stable of Silver Eagles, presentation Silver Eagles.
It's beautiful.
It's the only one that's edge lettered. It's the only one of those $30,000 to $32,000 coins where it says on the coin itself that it's from the 30th anniversary. That is included in this coin that you see right here. It also happens to be the rarest West Point minted Silver Eagle in modern, since they've been doing that for 21 years, I guess, at the West Point Mint. The only thing that even comes close to that is the 10th anniversary from 1995, which was a special issue. So the coins in and of themselves are spectacular and collectible and phenomenal and desirable. But they didn't make them into a set, so we did what they should have done.
Yeah.
More importantly, I knew this would be what it would be.
Right.
And while it took the collecting world by storm, it took them by surprise because it was released so late in the year. We kind of saw this coming. I've been doing this a long time, and I know the recipe for collectability and desirability. Wait till the mint releases something at the end of the year that they don't think is going to be very good. Wait for them to make it the rarest of the coins in existence. Wait for them to make almost none of them. Wait for them to not do what they should have done, and then you have the recipe for success. So the United States government made 160,000 of these coins, which in American Silver Eagles is fantastically rare.
Yeah.
It was such a good eagle, I purchased, myself and my agents purchased about 40,000 of those coins. About 25% roughly of the entire mintage I've been responsible for purchasing on this particular coin, the 2016. It is that important, it is that rare, it is that desirable, it is that incredible of a coin. So as a standalone coin, I could certainly make an argument that $199.95 is an opportunity.
Oh, you bet.
Virtually an unprecedented opportunity.
You could set the market on this. I mean, quite literally.
Absolutely.
I mean, you easily could. And that's one of the things that's so interesting about Mike. I mean, he not only does he set the standard, it's kind of like E.F. Hutton, the world is listening. I mean, the coin world really does listen and responds and reacts to what Mike does. But I meant it when I said you could set the industry. You could set the bar. I mean, you could set the mark of measurement in terms of how much he could charge for this. So the fact that he's doing it here, the only place that you can get it as a set, which is ridiculous. It's almost like a buy one, get one in a way if you think about, you know, sure. In that way.
Because this one's that or this one's that.
Exactly. I mean, you could.
You could certainly make a case for that.
Right.
But we sell the box, by the way, empty for $29.95.
I was going to say, I thought that
was like a $30
because
box.
it's blue lacquer. It's absolutely stunning. Now the government once again didn't do this. This was the box that they used for the 20th and 25th anniversary. They should have done it for this.
Yeah.
They should have done the 30th anniversary set. For whatever reason, they chose not to. I have no idea why. I don't understand kind of why they didn't. I don't understand why they refused to do that. But the fact of the matter is these, and look at the date. These are 2016 coins. This is the entire set. This is the entire pair. They did 2 coins. They only did 3 Silver Eagles last year. They did the regular coin and these 2. That was it.
Oh, no kidding.
And of course, the regular Silver Eagle is just a regular Silver Eagle.
Right.
This, on the other hand, is extraordinarily desirable, extraordinarily collectible on so many levels because they're the only 2 edge-lettered Silver Eagles ever done by the United States government. They're the rarest satin finish and the rarest West Point minted United States proof Silver Eagles in the modern time. We put them in the set. You have the entire collection. We've got them at our HSN price of $199.95. We got the special shipping and handling of only $5. I just noticed FlexPay. I mean, we never did FlexPay. I overlooked that all the time.
I know. And at $49.99, I know we just took you to hsn.com, but that's the 10th anniversary that you have for over
32,000. People always read that. 3,200.
Did they put the decimal point in the wrong place?
We did not.
Is that a typo?
It is not. 32,000. That's only the second most expensive coin I've ever offered here at HSN.
Really?
Yeah, I offered a Mint State 69 Morgan silver dollar here one time for $112,000, I think.
Wow. But I mean, and Mike's the only one who did this as a set. And so this is really in celebration of, well, kind of like the secret mintage from the U.S. Treasury.
Right, this is the secret set.
This is the secret set that they didn't create, but they should have.
But they should have, all those things.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're going to see, you're going to get the coins. We have the original mint box from the set that they should have created from the U.S. Mint with the certificates of authenticity. Now, since they released the coins individually, I have the 2 original certificates of authenticity.
Cool.
Now, they came in other little tiny boxes, so we're putting them in the big box with the original certificates. They're going to have the red oak, or not the blue lacquer presentation. So it's just as if the mint would have done this.
It really is. You know what? Not a lot of these to go around. And honestly, we say that with Mike because especially with the coin vault, it's not like we ever bring in 10 or 15 or 20,000 of something. And when he's like, I wish. I mean,
it'd make my life so much easier.
What?
No, I'm fighting for dozens.
Yeah, no, I mean, he really is. So whenever you see opportunities like this, these are opportunistic buys. You really, really, really should take advantage of them. And I have to say, this is a history-making day for our coin vault and for our coin collectors here at HSN. Mike has literally, he works so hard on every show, but because it's today's special, sold out so early. Only the 5th or 6th time I've mentioned that. He had to curate. Really, they were rewriting the show when I was on doing electronics last hour. So you had to call, you had to handpick, you had to curate, and really be judicious about what you selected for your last show.
And I'm trying to do this while I'm extraordinarily sleep deprived. Okay, can barely speak right now. I've been here since like 9 o'clock last night for Shannon. You've done that all the time. I'm not as used to it as a professional today's special presenter. I mean, I get to do it once a year usually. So for this, so now I'm trying to do stuff and put these things in, and I'm not used to that. I'm used to doing one show and then that's it, one and done. But ultimately, here's what it comes down to: you have an unattainable 30th anniversary set. Nobody else in essence has this.
No one has it.
I suspect if you could find the 2 coins and somehow you could find the box, you could do it. But good luck with that. We save these because we just don't throw things away. Okay? And so I had these beautiful, I looked at these, I go, how can you throw these away? They're spectacular. Someday we'll find a use for them, and that day has come. So ultimately, let me put these in here.
I like that little magnet. That's pretty cool. That's almost like a museum presentation.
See, so what happens is that fits in there, and then what happens is all you do is push that, and then
that's cool.
And then the magnet holds it. It's almost like it's in the air right there. And you can see that. You can also see the reverse of the coins. The 2 West Point mints, the 30th anniversary American Silver Eagle set that never was. We made it happen. United States Mint, you're welcome. You should have done this deal. Spectacular.
Right, and you know what? Unless you're doing it now, you're not getting it.
Hey guys, I'm Valerie. stuff, and I hope that your Labor Day weekend is going super well. All right, for the rest of this hour, we've got more of HSN's best deals from the world of coin collecting. But don't forget, you can always browse HSN's entire coin collection at hsn.com. All you need to do is just enter the keyword coins, and you can see new arrivals, which coins have FlexPay available, and so much more. All right. Now it's time to get back to HSN's resident numismatist, spell that every day, Mike Mezak.
This exclusive to us here at HSN. You can see we have the brand new, the PCGS label, okay? But we have the green core holder, which we've been selling exclusively here at HSN, the green core, that you can see right there. The brand new Eagle 2017, Mint State 70, direct from a sealed box. This is what a sealed box of Silver Eagles look like directly from the United States Mint, which they do not sell directly to the United States public.
And they come in an actual green box?
They come in an actual green box. That's why we call them green box.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and that's really, like I said, remember, we're not very inventive. Okay?
You always say that.
As coin collectors. So we call it a green box simply because it's a green box.
Okay, I was like, oh, this is going to be a great story.
And then the other cool thing about this is the green gasket. Normally for years and years and years and years, these were all clear gaskets, okay? So they've started doing this to differentiate it. The other thing that they have done is they've started doing it on PCGS, because counterfeiting is such a huge and monstrous thing here, is they now are putting on this particular piece the UV label.
Oh.
Okay, so I have this UV light right here. If you've ordered our Mint State 69 PCGS special, that comes with a UV light. And as you can see, if you shine a little UV light on this, you can see that you've got the walking liberty and the standing liberty from the reverse of the coin in the label.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
No, it's brand new. This is the newest generation, third level of counterfeit detection availability. You just can't do that anywhere. So we've got the brand new 2017 Eagle. This is when we say brand new, this is brand new, not just HSN, because it's exclusive to HSN. This is brand new to the world. Okay, this has never been offered before. So you have PCGS, probably today, if it's not the most popular, it's the second most popular grading service. There's only 4 grading services. They have this with the brand new. As you can see, the green core, what we call this, the green gasket that you hold, that holds the coin in there.
I'm surprised you guys don't call it the green circle.
Yes, the green circle. And that's interesting because, believe it or not, that green gasket is an additional level of counterfeit detection, simply because it's difficult to make this. I mean, you have to understand, it's a couple $100,000 to make a mold to be able to make these gaskets.
The perfect size.
So that's right, the perfect size, the perfect color. And so to add the color differentiation along with the counterfeit detection, the new level counterfeit detection that you have right there is absolutely critical. Now, that's what we have here. But then let's talk about the coin, the brand new American Silver Eagle, certified absolutely perfect Mint State 70 that you're going to have right here in a brand new coin that's been done for the very first time, like I said, with green gasket and the counterfeit technology that you're going to see right there. 1 ounce pure silver. It's just an absolutely, like I said, from a sealed U.S. monster box right there, PCGS 70 Eagle.
I think we actually have a monster box here on the set. I don't know if we're going to show them. Would that be cool? I've actually never seen one before. Maybe some folks at home would like to see one too, because I've certainly never seen one.
This is what they look like. And as you can see right up here, actually the Mint puts a number on it. Okay, and then it says United States Mint. That's what you're going to have.
And this
right
is not
there.
Available to the general public.
No, you have to buy this through a special thing. What do we have in here? Oh, we have a special auto ship program in this where you actually get the green box and then the green PCGS holders to hold this. We have a Mint State 69 auto ship that we have in this. That you actually, this is what holds it. Is you put your entire.
Oh, then you get one?
Yeah, you get one of these. Yeah, that's what you put your thing. But that's what a green monster box looks like. And then there's straps on it when they're sealed. That's why when you look at this here, when you see the picture there, see the white straps?
Oh,
that means it's sealed from the government. They strap that in there, and it says Philadelphia.
Do you know, it's interesting. You and I have been talking about coins for, I've only been here for 8 years, and I know you've been on television for, decades. It's like, as time goes on, you become like the most trusted source.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
I mean, that's like so incredible.
Well, at some point, I mean, you go to the same, go to the same place year after year after year because you trust them, you know them, they're knowledgeable. rule, and that's how you do things. And that's the way we do things in coins here at HSN. I mean, the HSN Vault Coin Collector has been here for, I think, almost 30 years now. I've been here for over half of that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, that's why we've been here. I mean, we are the longest continuously running coin show on television. It's not even close.
And we do a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee on everything.
Absolutely, and of course on this one you have 3 flex. There is just, you just don't last this long unless you give superior customer service, which of course we do with the 30-day return policy. Outstanding opportunities, unique opportunities, the best possible coins to pass down from generation to generation. That's exactly what you've got here. Like I said, with the PCGS Mint State 70 Silver Eagle, every single phone line going on this one right here. Like I said, with the exclusive green gasket, green seal that you do right here. And then, of course, you've got this. There's the holographic technology on the back that protects it. And then, of course, the UV right there that protects it as well.
Yeah, and
so
it's, by the way, if someone's new to coin collecting, isn't there a fee just to have it certified to be 70?
About $30.
Yeah, so.
Now, and it's actually extra for this and extra for that.
Right,
extra
I was
for
going
that,
to say, but all the extra security, that adds to the expense of certifying it and making it, you know, official.
Because if you're buying coins out there and they're not certified, they don't have all these levels of counterfeit detection, you're in the Wild West. And like I said, if you want to be a coin cowboy out there.
You might as well shake out a gumball machine.
That's right. Exactly right. You don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
And understand, they are counterfeiting Silver Eagles all the time. And I mean, that's a huge, huge, huge problem. Because in Mint State 70, they're more valuable than the silver. That's the entire point. That's the whole issue behind this. And that's why you need. We have the green gasket. That is a level. You have the hologram. That's a level of security. And then, of course, the UV is that extra and new level of security as well. Let's move back. Let's go back to the 1960s. Let's go back to when the United States government decided to honor John F. Kennedy. Look, November 22nd, 1963 was one of the darkest days in American history. The assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Okay, the assassination of John F. Kennedy. This nation rushed to memorialize him, and we did so with the Kennedy $50. First made in 1964, and it's still being made today. The Kennedy $50 was made in silver from 1964 to 1970. What I have got here is 10 of those silver coins, 10 of those silver 1960s Kennedy $50. Listen to that. That's silver, okay? You're going to get 10 brilliant uncirculated coins. Look at those. So not only are you getting the silver in these, okay, but you're also getting a numismatic coin that is going to be brilliant uncirculated. You get 10 of them for $79.95. We've already sold almost 200 of these. It's the first time back this year. I think the last time we sold this, you may have that on there, might be August or something like that, probably somewhere right in there, August, September, somewhere in there is my suspect. I have in the past sold these for as much as $199 based on the price of silver.
Right.
Silver used to be 3 times as much. So if silver is 3 times as much, my price basically has to triple. Because the most significant part of the value of these coins at $79.95 is, of course, their silver content, their silver value. You get 10 of these for $8 a piece. Because the numismatic value, as I look in the nationally advertised catalog, because these coins are going to range from early 1965 to 1969, I'm going to say the last of the silver Kennedys. The lowest price in the catalog is $19.50 for one of these coins. $19.50, $19.50, $19.50, $31.50, and $49.30 each. So if I take the single lowest price in the catalog from a numismatic standpoint to buy these coins individually, you're looking at these 10 coins being $195.
Right.
Okay, between $195 and let's call it $315. But let's say $195, the lowest possible denominator. We're $79.95. Because I'm able to buy these coins. What I was able to do at this point was to be able to buy these coins more for the silver value than the historic numismatic value. Look at that beautiful, brilliant, uncirculated. They also happened to be brilliant uncirculated, which of course is spectacular and collectible and desirable. That's why we have a couple of hundred of these gone. So 4 minutes, I mean, I don't have a very large quantity of these. Now, as silver goes up, my price on these goes up because they are pretty substantially silver. Like I said, $19.50 a piece at the low end in terms of the numismatic value to buy them individually. But what I am doing, and people always ask me, why do you do that thing? Why do you do that? Because, see, silver coins sound different.
They do.
Jiggle the change in your pocket. They don't sound like that. It has this bell-like metallic, but now obviously these are no longer uncirculated. I can't send these out. It has that bell-like call to it that you just, you understand that this is money. You get right away and look at the, there it is. There's that spokes. It looks like the spokes of a wheel. That is the hallmark of that one's right there is almost proof-like, as you can see. So they are 100% original. These are basically all going to be right about 50 years old, a little bit older than that, a little bit younger than that. So you're going to be all about a half century old because they stopped making silver Kennedy half dollars in 1971. Okay, at least, you know, circulating silver Kennedy half dollars. So very, very important to see what your opportunity is. Very, very important for you to be able to understand. Like I said, first time back this year. First time back this year. I sold it like I said, last year, probably August, September, somewhere right around in there. And keep in mind, so we've sold 240 of these so far. Many people buying multiples. Hundreds of people on the phone. 240, you understand, represents 2,400 coins. Because you get 10. Remember, this is not $79.95 a piece. This is $7.99 a piece. So as we sell 250 of these, it's now 2,500 coins. None of those telltale, if you look at a Kennedy half-dollar day, it'll have that little copper line in there, that telltale line that it's what's called clad. And people are going, what is clad? Clad means that it's a kind of a manganese brass core that is clad in copper nickel, okay? And that's what gives it that silvery appearance, but it doesn't actually have any silver in it, okay, is what it is. These, however, are what are called silver. These are silver-clad coins, and that's the important, and you get 10 of those for $79.09. Now, to just get 10 would be spectacular, would be amazing, would be fantastic. However, you also get them in original, brilliant, uncirculated condition. Look at that. Original, brilliant, uncirculated condition that only adds to the incredible numismatic value. So you get the coins in silver, you get them brilliant uncirculated. Like I said, they're all about a half a century or older on every single one of these. They're going extraordinarily quickly right now. As you can remember, each one of those clicks that you see right there is 10 of these gone. So we have literally now sold thousands and thousands and thousands of these coins first time back. So when I get these and I restock them and I make them available again, it's because I have to get 5,000 coins. I got to get 10,000 coins that are a half century old. That's actually harder than it sounds. And they all have to be original, brilliant, uncirculated as well.
But don't you think also the silver Kennedys are, like, even for somebody who's not a coin collector?
Yes.
Right?
Because you get the silver, so you get what we call the intrinsic value. So it's that silver value, that backdrop of value that you've got that's crucial. But then you've got the numismatic value, the fact that they're rare coins. And understand many of these, maybe even a majority of these coins have been melted down and destroyed over the years. So that's of critical importance as well. Then you get the historical value of this being the commemorative John F. Kennedy.
How many people
then
have a picture of Kennedy in their homes or in their offices? I mean,
all the time. I mean, one of the most popular American presidents of all time. And then you have just the museum quality of this being a half a century old. You kind of add all that together, and that's what makes this a collectible that certainly is worth $7.99.
Yes, absolutely.
Particularly when in the catalog, the lowest price isn't $8, $19.50 a piece. $19.50 a piece.
That's why that counter is moving so quickly.
Yeah, many people buying multiples. By the way, there's 10, and you get this little holder that they come in. If you buy 2, it'll fill it up.
Okay.
Okay, so it'll be 20 in there. That'll be the full roll. So that's what we have right there. So 10 of them in there. If you get 2 orders, they'll fill. You get 1 even if you order 1 and you get half, it'll be half filled up. And then if you buy 2, it'll fill up the entire roll. And of course, you get the roll whether you buy 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, whatever it is. Yeah. Well, this is a special one that we have right here, and it's a huge price break, unbelievable price break. This is, the United States government has done over the course of many years what they call the Coin and Chronicle set. And what they've done is they've done a special coin and or a medallion in this case that is a special, commemorative for a president. They had for many years used the United States presidential dollar to put in these Coin and Chronicle sets, and they were not necessarily that big of a deal, okay? But then in 2015, what they decided to do for the 2015 coins is they released the presidential dollars in what's called reverse proof. They had never done it before. They started with the Harry Truman coin. That coin today we sell with the reverse proof. We are selling that coin, the Harry Truman, I think it's about $1,600 or $1,800. We originally sold it about $299, $399. They became almost overnight some of the most incredibly desirable and collectible coins done by the United States Mint. When we get to the John F. Kennedy set that you have here, we have the reverse proof Kennedy dollar and then the solid silver Kennedy medal that went this. So this is a 2-coin set and they're certified perfect. Several things about this. These coins were extraordinarily difficult to get in perfect condition. They only made 50,000 sets to start with, but only a fraction of them were certified perfect. We sold these coins originally at $699.
That's right. We got a big price break for you tonight.
We have a huge price break on this for the final quantities for the 100th anniversary of John F. Kennedy. Now, it's pretty simple to look at the value of this. First of all, you've got a solid silver medallion that you're going to have right here in certified Mint State 70 condition. Very desirable, very collectible, very sought after. But this coin is the key. This is the golden dollar. And I don't know if you remember that we did the golden dollars for all of the presidents. There are only 5 reverse proof presidential dollars. And I think every single one of them sell for significantly more than $399. We have the HSN price at $699 here. And like I said, these are going very quickly. But here, let me bottom line this for you. The United States government has made all kinds of different Kennedy half dollars, many of them selling for tremendous premiums in the marketplace. Not any of them, none of them are rarer than this coin. As a matter of fact, nothing else even begins to approach the rarity of this coin. So of all of the commemorative John F. Kennedy dollars ever made, or half dollars ever made by the United States government, this coin is the rarest, period. So that in and of itself would make it collectible and desirable, whether it was certified or not certified, to have only a 50,000 limited edition. As a matter of fact, we have an American Silver Eagle, the 25th anniversary American Silver Eagle, that they made 100,000 coins of. They made 100,000 of those coins. That coin in this condition, reverse proof 70, is a $1,500 coin. This coin is twice as rare, and it's John F. Kennedy. The Silver Eagle is basically just a Silver Eagle. Like I said, I can go through and find all kinds of coins of the Kennedy half dollars in these conditions. If I look at the 1964, 1965, 66, 67, 68, if I find any of those coins in 70, they literally can sell for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. This coin is significantly rarer than each and every one of them. And keep in mind, on top of it, this is the only Kennedy dollar. All of the other ones are Kennedy half dollars. So it is unique by denomination. It is unique by rarity. It is unique by finish. It is the only reverse proof Kennedy half dollar ever done.
Can you explain that, Mike?
Reverse proof is
our new collectors?
Yeah, absolutely. Reverse proof.
It's either proof or reverse proof.
Right, and reverse proof is a very unique finish. All the reverse proof coins are highly sought after presentation coins. A regular proof coin has the field of the coin, this part part of the coin is the shiny part of the coin. The device of the coin that you see right here is the matte finished part of the coin that you're going to have with that. And that's what this is. The reverse proof reverses that. Now, it's not necessarily that it's technically more difficult than a proof coin, but the key to this is very simply this. It is only done for extraordinarily special presentation reasons. It is only done for coins that are exceptionally desirable and collectible by collectors. That's why we had sold the vast majority of the coins that we had available at $699. I have fewer than 100 of these that we are doing at price break.
This is going very quickly. We did take $300 off. And Mike, there's a couple other pieces they're also getting, including the historical booklet and the
this is the
lacquered
original
box.
government packaging that these coins came in before they were certified and graded. Now, like I said, they did 50,000 sets, but understand only a tiny percentage of them are certified absolutely perfect. It is just one of those sets that is so phenomenally difficult to get. It's going to come in. Look at this thing right here. It's going to come in the United States. This is a packaging box that was done for another. It's a solid wood blue lacquer box. Folks, this is something that is one of the great American collectibles. Tremendous opportunity for you.
Only today do we have that price break.
I'm always rushing. I'm always up against it on this set. And one of the big reasons is it's so phenomenally popular. And I've got to try to do this without destroying the entire thing. Let me see if I can do that. If I do destroy the entire thing, I apologize in advance. We'll put it all back together.
Yeah, we will.
Because of this set. We've already sold 16 of these.
Wow.
That's probably from the last time I sold this set. We probably had 100 people that tried to order and couldn't. Because I always have 100, I have 150, I have 200, I have 250, I have whatever, I have whatever I have. Because they're very difficult to get, particularly this 2008 set right down here. And I'll get to all that in a minute. Let's go back in just a little bit of time, okay? All the proof state quarters. I have no idea why all the proof is parenthetical in that. it's all the proof state quarters.
10 years
it's descriptive.
of state quarters.
It's just descriptive. It's actually 11.
Oh, yeah,
because
that's
it's
true.
inclusive. Yeah,
That's true.
So it's just all the proof state quarters. Now, what is proof? Proof, understand, is not a condition but a method of manufacturing. Okay. Proof coins are made differently. Proof coins are special presentation coins. And in the United States government, the proof coins only come in the United States government issue proof sets, just like you see here. Now, here's why this is always one of the absolute #1 bestsellers that we have. I am selling you these sets for less than the United States government did originally.
What?
The original cost on these with shipping and handling was $20 a set, $220 from the United States government with the shipping and handling, because it was $14.95 plus $5 shipping and handling. A set? $14.95. Yeah, that's normal for a proof set. Matter of fact, today's proof set's about $55. Okay. So these were just the state quarters starting in 1999, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002, and it's all of those. I have then not only, because they put them out in these lenses, so they're difficult to see. If you go over there in front of Callie, if we can look at that, I made a custom-made box. The United States Mint kind of sells a similar box. I think it's $14.95 or $15.95. I put a seal on there. I put it in the box so that you can hold that. And there you go, Callie. You can hold it. So you can pull out any of the lenses and you can check them out. They're put in at an angle so they're easy to see and collect and hold.
Very nice.
So you have a nice place to put all 11 of the sets, and you get them for basically $12 a piece.
That's crazy.
Count the box in at $14.95 and you're $10 a piece on the set. You're basically literally $10 a piece on the set.
These are going fast. I don't even know if we're going to make 9 minutes.
Well, we'll see. We'll hopefully get there.
Okay.
So now let me explain to you. So you have the original government proof sets. I put them in a box for you. I sell them to you for less than the United States government does. And you're going, well, they can't. I guess they're just not worth anything these days. Au contraire. If you go to the nationally advertised catalog, as I want to do while I'm here, and let's go to this set. And I include this because they did the 10, all 50 states, 5 coins per year, and then they did all the national historic, these are the territories, U.S. territories. So you have Washington, D.C., and the Northern Mariana Islands, Puerto Rico, American Samoa, all that.
Right.
So those are the 6 coins from 2009. Now, individually, if you look at these coins and I look them up in the catalog, these little guys right here, $11.95 a piece. times 6 of them.
Oh my gosh.
So that's like 70 bucks.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like 70 bucks for the 2009s. Okay. If I look at the 2008s, and these are actually the key coins. The Hawaii coin by itself individually, $45.
Stop.
$17.50 or $17.95, $17.95, $17.95, $17.95, and 45 bucks. So that's about 120. So you're about 200 bucks. The cost of what I normally sell the set for, $199
for just those two
for the last 2 sets. I'm gonna insist you take all 11 for $50 off, and I'm gonna give you $1.
Okay.
Okay.
This is awesome. I've never seen us do, well, first of all, at $199, this sells out in moments, and we are busy already on it.
Well, yeah, everything's going on this one. I mean, you know, every phone line going. Because what you have, so if you were collecting the state quarters back in the day,
okay,
understand, unless you have these specific lenses that you see here, you don't have them. Because these are proof coins. These are not the coins that were released at the bank or the post office or somewhere out there in the general stream of commerce. These coins are only available in these United States. Like here's the 1999. It says 50 state quarters. That's not a good one. That's one of the ones I dropped last week. I'll show everybody. I'll show my own folly and foibles right there. I dropped that one on the ground.
Well, you won't be getting this.
You won't get that. Well, that's why it's a sample set.
That's exactly.
But let's, I do those kinds of things. I'm sorry. And then so here you have the 50 state quarters. There's the United States Mint logo that you're going to have right there.
Awesome.
And proof, remember, is not a condition but a method of manufacturing. The coins are struck multiple times at higher pressures to give you this mirror finish. More importantly, they are significantly and substantially rarer than the regular issue coins. So if you were collecting the regular issue coin, let's say in 1999, and you had, I have all the Delaware quarters, Gem Brilliant uncirculated. Well, these coins are like 400 times rarer.
Wow.
They're like 400 times rarer. So when you look at this coin by coin by coin, there's 56 coins here.
56 coins, you're right.
$2.50 a piece.
And some of them are
$2.50 a piece. These are all like $10, $11 a piece. These average $20 a piece. And I'm looking here in the catalog and proof. I mean, the 1999s, those are a mere $6.50 a piece. So $32 for that.
Is it just me, or are we making money on buying this set
Yeah,
today?
that's right. That's right. And that's what it comes down to. So I'm looking at, so what are one of the, okay, there's a few of these, like the, what are the 2003s in the catalog. You can actually get the 2003 set for $11. Basically what I pay. So 99, 2001, 2, 3. So this set, they sell for the same price we do. Everything else, we're anywhere between 3 and 10 times less money.
Yeah.
Less money.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. And as you look at some of these, and some of them are just, kind of crazy in terms of their collectability and their desirability. The Hawaii coin by far and away being the rarest coin in that set.
And it was in 09 that they added the 5 territories, right?
6 territories.
6 territories.
There's actually 6 territories. That's why it's 56 coins. You got the 50 states, and then the 6 territories.
Got it.
So if you remember what the United States state quarters were, this, you have to understand, 1998, okay? 1998, I was on TV selling coins. That's what I do. The coin industry, I got to be honest with you, it was kind of dead. The United States government didn't have anything interesting. They haven't done anything other than release a penny, nickel, dime, quarter, half dollar
for kind of boring.
For 20 years. It was boring. It couldn't have been more boring. And then they released the state quarters.
Oh, that's...
And then they released the state quarters. I remember in 1999, we had the Delaware quarter when it came out. And we had those, and we had them individually listed. I think they were $1.99 or $2.99. We had 10,000 of them that we put in the system.
Yeah.
When we went on the air, by the time I got on the air that night, and we went on the air that night, 1999.
99, okay.
Okay. We went on the air. We thought there was a glitch.
What happened?
Well, they were all gone.
Oh my gosh.
But they had all sold.
That's crazy.
I have literally sold more of these state quarters than anybody else alive. I have sold millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of United States quarters. But what I have not sold millions of is this set. And the reason is there's not millions of these sets to sell. If there was, I would try. And that's why it's so critically important for you to understand when I have enough to actually spend some time so I can talk about the quarters.
But we're counting
you have to understand this is a micro. It's been so long since I've been able to talk about quarters. How about you want to have the only United States coin that you're going to see right there with a diamond on it? 2003 Arkansas.
Oh, wow,
And you know why
that's
that is?
Amazing.
Because you can go find diamonds in Arkansas. at Crater Lake State Park. You can find diamonds and you can keep them. You pay
cool.
$10 and you go look for diamonds.
That's crazy.
The only United States coin with a race car on it, of course, is Indiana, okay? Is going to be in there. You're going to have all of this history that each and every state decided to do, and they're memorialized in the rarest possible way, which is the Proof American State Quarter Collection. And I can bring it to you for the lowest price. If you had been buying these things in 1999, if you would have bought them originally from the United States government, you would have paid more than $149.95. And that is very simply just the fact of the matter.
And by the way, they're beautiful. Look at how shiny they are.
No, because they're proof coins.
Yeah.
Let me show you these. Look at these coins. Because proof coins, once again, are made differently. Look at the reflectiveness of these.
Really pretty.
Check these out. They're struck multiple times. By the way, you want a San Francisco Mint United States quarter? The only way to get them is in here. They didn't release any S Mint or San Francisco Mint. The P's and the D's, Philadelphia and Denver's, those what went into circulation. The only way to get the San Francisco coin is right here.
And we have dropped below 300. That is now more than half the quantity spoken for, and we have a ton of you ordering. You can hear the excitement in Mike's voice. It's so rare that this is even available in any quantities at all, and these are gonna be selling out in the next 2 minutes. These are gonna sell out. So we see you if you're on the lines. Don't hang up, jump in, get it now, 541-286.
Will you show them the box again real quick?
Yeah.
Because I custom made the box. So what you do is, I wanna go over here and turn it sideways so you can see that we